So I went to this music production school in Inglewood, California years ago, and one of the top songwriters in the world came to speak to our class. And something felt a little off. Even though he said a lot of amazing things, there was still something that felt a little off about his presentation. And it was that he talked about making music like any other job, like working at Starbucks or clocking into H&M or something. He even looked at the class in one moment and was like, "Ian, you could be the next billionaire." And I'm sitting there trying hard not to scoff too loud because that's not how billionaires are made. So I raised my hand eventually and I asked him a question. I don't remember exactly how I worded it, but it was something like, do your values ever get in the way of, what you're saying? And he looks at me real serious and he says, your value should be to make as much money as possible. And that's just not who I am. I mean, obviously, I care about making money, and we live in a world where we need it to survive. And so, obviously, you want to have enough money to where we don't need to worry about money, and where we can get the things that we want, have the kind of lifestyle that we want. Of course, I want those things, but there's something deeper that drives my decisions. When I was ready to release my song Renee, it was like a few months after October 7th, 2023. And I had so much trouble releasing this song because this song is just about love. It's just about wanting to be with this girl named Renee. And I was like, but there's so many people suffering right now. Like, we're watching more than one genocide unfold on social media. We're watching a dictator come to power in the United States. We're watching immigrants get terrorized and all this kind of stuff. And so, like, how will this song help? That is a question that I ask myself so often when I'm creating, like, how will this help? I used to think that the greatest marker of success that I could achieve as an artist would be like winning a Grammy or platinum records and all that other kind of stuff. But now I feel like the greatest marker of success that I could have as an artist is if my country wants to send me into exile. I say that to say that I have no interest in being one of those artists that just creates a soundtrack for empire.